All right, guys, look at that. We even already have the date change. We're so dialed. All him at global gathering among tons of others. Y'all unnecessarily adding 2 extra letters to the word tons is so adorable. You Brits working so hard. About that time. All right, Newsday is beginning. Newsday, January 20th. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're now well and truly into 2026. If you have resolutions, don't give up on them. I'm going to beat you up if you do. You're going to get a juicy knuckle sandwich if you keep giving up on them, okay? So,
Paquet de Subway?
what's he doing? What you doing? Okay. Understandable. For a second, well, I didn't know what he was doing. Then, briefly, I was like, is he about to make a parachute with a plastic bag? Surely not. Well, you don't need a parachute when you have 8 feet of snow to dive into. Probably 10. Look at that. It's so much higher than the door frame. That is wicked. Next story. Six Flags opened world's tallest and fastest roller coaster. And this is, it's a little two-parter.
My body truly grew weary of bending over to trim my nails, often pricking myself in the process.
Well, a new attraction for thrill seekers.
Six Flags Qiddiya City in Saudi Arabia debuted the world's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster.
I'm sorry, my bad. I only put on my little Newsday sheet just the tallest and the fastest. It wants longest two.
The 2.6 mile long coaster stands 60 stories high.
Roller coaster.
That's nearly 640 feet. That's about 180 feet taller than the previous record holder, New Jersey's Kamchatka.
Wait, okay. This roller coaster, you know, in Santa Monica, and especially if you've played Grand Theft Auto 5, you would know the pier at Santa Monica, and it's got like a little roller coaster on it. This roller coaster is like the entire pier, not just a roller coaster on a pier. It's the size of the entire pier, basically. This is massive.
Kamchatka. It reaches speeds of 150 miles an hour over the course of 3 minutes. Falcons Flight has one of 5 record-breaking attractions at the park that debuted on New Year's Eve. Others include the world's tallest.
Okay, wait. As y'all know, I don't watch these things all the way through, so we're all watching them raw together. That way we're raw together. You and I, us together, raw. That looks like they are plummeting into the depths of Moria. That, if I didn't know better, that is Gandalf battling the Balrog as they fall.
Include the world's tallest.
Resume, Zaki.
Freestanding drop tower, tallest tilt coaster, tallest pendulum ride.
Okay, I'm also gonna imagine the fireworks don't happen every time. It's because it was the opening.
Tickets for the park start at $87 for adults.
What could possibly go wrong, Frank?
Oh, nothing. It's going to be great.
I would do it for you, though, for the live shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Okay, now this next section is, or next one, if you get motion sickness, I apologize. But this is a POV of the ride. Because at Newsday here, we try to get you from both angles. Multiple angles we try to attack it from. Do it with me, chat. But okay, this is wicked. Again, it's the whole setup. Look, like, it's the fact that this isn't just like a park and there are multiple roller coasters. Oh, there is a Six Flags, but like there are parts of this where when you're on one side of the ride, you're like, oh, that's a different roller coaster. No, all the same. This goes so fast, you have to have bug shield. There is a shield on the front. I just realized that. Because at 150 miles an hour, the slightest fly would probably hurt like a... I would too, Zaki, 100%. I'm not afraid of heights, thankfully, and I love roller coasters. Oh, okay, that is... Dude. You know, some of the really cool roller coasters not only give you twists and speeds and stuff, but it's what it dangles you over or sends you through, right? Like what I think cool about this is not only is it set up to where this part of the track is kind of like just up in the air and it's just hanging, but they even tilt you to that side. This is wicked. That's so dope. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. One's in chat if you would ride this. 2 if not. Lame. 2s are lame. No, I'm just kidding. I kind of want to see, like, I'm more interested in how it would look without the fireworks, by the way, especially at night. Oh, sorry, gotta text my nephew back. Okay, oh wow. Got even a drone show. I don't get the symbolism. I mean, the owl is pretty sick, but like, what's up with the little like sparks? Are they supposed to be like his feathers? The ride is called the Falcon's Flight, so maybe that's a falcon and not an owl. Oh, I kind of see it now. Did y'all ever see the Power Rangers 2000 movie? Great movie. It's the one with Ivan Ooze, and he gets the slime, right? If in that context, I see the falcon. Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay, on this next story for Newsday, it is a follow-up. When we say follow-up, it means on a past Newsday, we would have shown this story or parts of this story, and this is like an update on what has happened. So, however long ago, about a month ago, we showed the story of at Disney and the Indiana Jones ride or attraction. The boulder came off the track, right? And it's bouncing towards the crowd, and a worker came and like basically body blocked it to help kill the momentum so it didn't, and it's like a 400-pound boulder thing. And so anyways, there was that. Then there was a follow-up. This is the part 3 of the story, an actual interview with the hero.
Story you'll see only on WFTV Channel 9, a 400-pound boulder rolling straight towards a crowd of families. So here's the question. Would you jump out of the way or would you run straight towards it? Well, tonight we're talking with the Disney employee who jumped into action. Good evening, I'm Greg Warman.
Hey, good evening, I'm Martha Sagowski. This is the video, Greg, that went viral. You remember this about 2 weeks ago. You can see that boulder right there going into the audience, and that employee stops it right there. He blocks it from anyone getting hurt. He spoke exclusively with Channel 9's Ashlyn Webb today. And Ashlyn, you asked him what was going through his mind in that split-second decision.
He told me the only thing on his mind at the time was stopping that boulder from rolling. He has worked on this show for more than 3 decades between being a stuntman and an actor, and he believes that he was put in this spot at the right time, at the right place to make a quick decision.
I just loved Indiana Jones when I was young, so I knew I was destined. I was destined to be an employee at Disney World at the Indiana Jones attraction, because I couldn't be Harrison Ford, but I can save people from a loose boulder.
Flipping cars, dramatic explosions, and electrifying stunts. This is one of the riskiest. Indiana Jones running away from a 400-pound boulder. But 2 weeks ago, that stunt
this is a clip from the other week.
Went wrong.
Agreed, Zaki.
That's coming right for us.
Although it did sound funny how he was like, it was like fate.
Shows Robert Herrick, an actor for the show, using himself as a shield to the hundreds in the crowd.
I was probably out of my seat before it went over the thing without any thought of what was going to happen.
Herrick is now in a neck brace for the next 8 weeks.
So again, hero, super dope, not trying to mock fate, more so the fate of him being an Indiana Jones fan as well or whatever. But I will say, I think the question on everyone's mind is, what are we looking at? What's that workers' comp when it's Disney, right? And like, it's not just workers' comp from Disney on something that's their error and somebody gets hurt fixing their error. But it's a national news story hero in a time where PR and goodwill and stuff. Whoo, dude.
Weeks or so after fracturing 2 vertebrae, but he says it was all worth it.
I can't tell you, I was just thinking of anything other than it cannot make the audience.
Is it actually
That's what
a
I'm saying.
400-pound
Like,
boulder?
even if he, let's say, got well compensated, like $20 million, which for anybody should be more than enough money to live for their whole life, especially someone his age, with all due respect. But it's like, where's the fair market value in an action like this? If you're being cynical, you know what I mean? Because it's like, not only is he saved Disney from the law. Yo, DNAC, what up, man? We're doing a little Newsday. But not only did he save Disney from millions and hundreds of millions potentially of lawsuits and injuries and like medical costs. But then again, it's the goodwill. It's the fact that like, oh, something bad happens at a Disney park, but something so wonderful spins out of it from their own employee. Like, that alone is worth $100 million to me for a company that has recently had an acquisition in the 70 billions when they acquired 20th Century Fox. It's like, to me, at least $100 million. But again, I'm being the cynic for this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you felt it.
Oh, I don't think he got millions. I was saying, like, even if it was 20, which is more than enough in terms of enough to live on the rest of his life, but it's not enough in terms of what I think the actual value of what he did is. But yeah, it's probably $250K to $500K, maybe. He probably got a $25K bonus. I hope it's not that low, but
yeah, you know.
No, I mean, real talk, with Disney, they probably have stuff in their contracts that like help mitigate that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, almost have parameters already. Like, hey, if you're a hero and you save us billions of dollars potentially in bad PR, people not coming to the parks, hospital fees, lawsuits, class action, this is where we max out at. It's like an insurance thing. You got to meet your deductible of goodwill before you can hit your premiums or something.
Is that and
they can
the
do is
way
a
it
pizza
propels
party
me backwards? It's not 10 pounds.
You can see in this video,
good.
Herrick standing up, blood dripping from his head. He says his first reaction as a performer in front of children was to get off stage. Later, after the show continued, he waved.
Oh, he fractures or cracks 2 vertebrae and he stands up.
the
We
crowd,
saw that, but
letting
what
him
a
know he was
balls.
okay. Many calling him the real Indiana Jones.
He literally saved our lives. That guy.
So many people commented after
He was.
seeing that
That's
video
right. You're right,
and
Clipper. That's
said,
on me.
"You're a hero for jumping into action."
I have a difficult time with that moniker. Yeah, I do. I think 30 plus years of being on that stage that I love so much. I love that show with all my heart. My epic family I love. Put me in that position. There was no thought, Ashlyn.
Hold on, can we talk about how fitting it is that Channel 9 News, under the 9, has, shout out, Dan Newland, injury attorney, as its little ad spot.
That at all?
As for what's next, Herrick says he's looking forward to getting back to work soon.
I miss my epic family, and I miss the audience. I miss that little girl and that, the big eyes watching the show. That I get a chance to make.
And you could tell in his response to me, he was so humble, just speaking about what happened. He said there are so many people doing good deeds every single day, including the doctors and nurses that helped him after this happened. He said
Agreed.
the only
Shout out
difference
nurses, shout
between
out
him
doctors.
and them is that day he had 2,000 people watching him with their cell phones out, videoing what happened. Reporting in Orlando, Ashlyn Webb, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Incredible.
There was no.
I was thinking the same thing, PB. Especially when you go back to him saying that it was like ordained almost. I was like, what? I didn't want to harp on it, but I was like, in my head, I was like, what shot composition by the production team to get that in frame? Okay. So the next one is a Cold War bunker on the verge of sliding into sea. Nuclear bunker just days from falling off UK cliff. This video has no sound. You know what does have sound? Part 2, which is drone footage I found of... I'm telling y'all, I'm getting better and better at this. It hasn't gone yet. It's not a huge bunker. Like when you see like that title, well, first off, I think it's one of those where it's like Cold War nuclear bunker slides in. You're like, oh, is this going to be an environmental disaster? Is this what kind of bunker, or does it hold radiation? And then you see it's like, oh, it's like a shelter, right? So there's not chemicals or pollutants in that regard. But then I'm like, okay, it's a big government one. And then you see it and it's like, this is a family's one. They were not getting taken by the commies, apparently. They were hunkering down. They also have crop circles, maybe? No, that's just tire marks. Would have been cooler. What if the aliens were dragging it into the sea? That's the story. Yo, also, I was playing around with something. Everyone look at my camera real quick. I'm not going to do it too much, but someone was teaching me, and look, I can go Galadriel. Frodo, give me the ring. But also, look at my beard. Oh, it's not the same. Okay, so the next story, this one's a great one. This one is a really wholesome, heartwarming. This is Newsday at its very best. Virginia high schoolers help fix cars, gift them to single mothers. Sorry, right as I joined my hand. Call me, no worries.
When you do this, but they can't stop you. So you really want to just coat.
It's the most eroded coastline in the UK. Elite comms. It is government right there, though. There's a bunch of really? Damn, with how big it is or small, I thought it was just like a family's. Like there's a crib not too far from mine. It's maybe like 2 miles down the road, 3 miles. And they have like a bomb shelter thing like that on their own. But it's if you've ever seen the movie Twister, those kind of like tornado bunkers more so, I would say, than anything. But anyways.
Wires right here, there's a bunch of wires.
11th grader Tyler Shelton walks into class aiming to be one step closer to understanding the complex machine we all know and often need, a car.
We're learning about all the electricity of the car and how the wiring works.
He and dozens of other students are a part of Louisa County High School's Auto Tech program.
This class teaches you a lot of, if you can't figure it out, you just got to keep trying.
Wait, why is Benson Boone fixing cars in a Virginia high school?
Teaches you that failing is okay.
Oh, he also looks like, not, but the guy who played Billy in Stranger Things?
Good.
Taught by Shane Robertson, the class provides students with a hands-on learning experience.
This is Louisa County High School's auto shop.
Both he and Louisa County Public Schools Superintendent Doug Straley say this class does so much more than just teach students how to fix a car. They learn how to help fix issues within their own community.
And when you walk into this automotive lab, it's a showcase of lifelong learning. Students, hands-on, learning skills that's going to go for a lifetime, and not only to help themselves,
bow tie,
but
sir.
help others as well.
On top of the class,
why are they not blurring out these license plates?
Students and neighbors at a discounted rate. They restore cars to give away to single mothers in need.
We just gave away another SUV to a single mom.
So they give tons of cars away to single moms. They sometimes give cars away to students.
The car giveaway program began through a partnership
they don't even
with
have their
Eddie
license
Brown
yet.
and his
Yeah, just take
nonprofit
it.
Giving Words.
And I remember as a single parent sitting in the floor coloring with my children and not being present because I was worried about how I was going to feed them.
He started the nonprofit almost 8 years ago, understanding the difficulties parents faced when not having a working car. He helped repair cars for others going through the same thing and partnered with the Louisa's Auto program to provide this service to more people.
We started bringing our cars in and having students go through them, get them ready. And so far we've given over 60 cars away. We've repaired over 260 cars.
The last one we did, we roll up the garage door and the moment of surprise, you have to be there to see it.
Each car serving as a catalyst to better moments for mothers who felt like relief was nowhere in sight.
That kid, look at the kid aura farming behind her. I see you, camera.
Typically
Yeah,
what
that's
it
my
was is
mom.
there wasn't a light at the end of the tunnel. There wasn't somebody saying yes and somebody helping. And so we want to be able to stabilize a mom.
It's a gift that impacts everyone involved.
That student's working on
License
that car,
plate.
and he's putting forth all that effort. But he doesn't know the emotion that's going to come when he sees that mom come in tears.
Not everybody has everything they want, and giving something that someone needs, it feels good.
Aiming to help as many families as possible, the organization is always in need of both car donations as well as funding. So if you'd like to help...
Ma'am, did you not read the sign above you? Safety eyewear
Or
required.
just want to learn more about the program itself, you can visit givingwordsva.org. For CBS 6 News, I'm Joy Foltz.
Okay, and then we got a part 2 of that.
Here now is founder of Giving Words, Eddie Brown, and Jessica Radar, recipient of a car. Thank you both for being here. First of all, Eddie, this is a fantastic program. How did the idea for this all come about?
Okay, we had, hold on, sorry, I meant to do the timestamp. There we go.
System, and doing that also, it builds character and empathy in our youth, because the students work on the car, get them prepared, and then we actually bring the mom and her children into the school system so those students can see that process of what their work has done within the community.
That's awesome. So they're actually meeting the people who are benefiting from this.
That's dope.
Jessica, how did this...
Yo, whoa, what does that say? What does that say? What do we think these cans say? Love? Volvo. I bet you it says Volvo in cans.
Jessica, how
V-O-L-V.
did this
Gotta
gift
be.
of a car help you personally?
Oh my gosh, in so many ways.
Yeah,
First,
another
just the
violation.
kindness
Workplace
to
violations
ever,
left
think
and right.
that
Shut this thing
somebody
down.
would be kind
Where's
enough to
OSHA?
help out
At first I was like love, but no, that's
me with a
Volvo.
car, and
Oh yeah,
because
look, it's a Volvo dealership, I guess.
of Giving Words and what they did, I was not only able to
Okay, PB.
start a job
I see it. It's all, it
safe
makes sense now.
transportation back and forth to daycare.
But
to
I
my
was
youngest
distracted.
son.
Okay,
I was
my
able
mind
to
was like,
drive
oh,
40
big
minutes
stack of
one
cans. I
way
wonder
to
what
be
it
able to
spells.
pick up my other two children. And because of that reliable transportation, I now...
These students work all semester fixing this car up. They give it to a single mom and immediately it's just dumped with McDonald's milkshakes.
am in ministry because of Giving Words and people like the supporters of Giving Words, and now I have custody back of 2 of 3 of my children.
That's fantastic. Eddie, do you think that people recognize the challenges that families face if they don't have a car that they can rely on? Public transportation, we know, can be really tough, and rideshare programs are so expensive.
Yeah, so one of the things I look at...
Okay, I didn't realize this video was so long. Since this is a part 2, we're going to go ahead and move on. So the next story, as y'all might know, the church in Barcelona, La Sagrada Familia.
More than 140 years after the first brick was laid, the Sagrada Familia is now one step closer to completion. On Wednesday, Barcelona's iconic church installed the 4th horizontal arm of the cross atop the Tower of Jesus Christ. The cross is made of white ceramic and glass, materials chosen as architect Antoni Gaudi is said to have wanted the cross to shine during the day but make light during the night. This 17-meter-high structure was made by a German company. Each piece weighs approximately 12.8 tons, and when completed, the cross
T-O-N-N-E-S
8 tons, and when completed, the cross will be 13.5 meters wide. Once finished, the cross will also function as a viewpoint, offering panoramic...
Already, it's going to make... It'll pay, I mean, well, first off, this construction has cost a lot of money and been a long time coming, but understandable that they would want to recoup some of their outlay by having a sick view. We see it in all kinds, you know, like Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower.
Views over Barcelona. In October 2025, the Sagrada Familia became the world's tallest church when part of its central tower was lifted into place, reaching over 162 meters tall. Only the top vertical arm of the cross and the interior sculpture, named Agnus Dei, remain to be installed. When the final pieces are added, the church will reach its planned final height of 172.5 meters. The main structure will be finished later this year, but the world's most famous unfinished building is expected to finally be completed by 2034.
2034, just right around the corner. Right around the corner. And then as a part of part 2, we have somebody actually in Barcelona filming it firsthand a little bit. We're not going to watch it. Too bad the ad blocker doesn't work with this setup. Yeah, that's the little arm that that lady was just telling us about. This is somebody on ground level looking up at it. Cool. Just around the corner. This, what did it say? 2034. That's 8 years. Well, basically 9. I mean, we're still at the beginning of this. Again, we just wanted to show. We like to have a couple angles on these things, even if we don't watch all of the second one. Assembling the crawls, dude. Don't like that noise. No thanks. What a gorgeous day in Barcelona. Yo, that's a great shot of it. Look how cool that looks. Yeah, that's true. That's also based and true and real. Okay, next story. Another peak Newsday story. Basketball ref almost dies, but except for the help of parents and staff.
Refereeing high school basketball games can be a thankless task, but those who undertake it do so for the love of the game. For one such ref, though, in Arkansas, the game almost turned tragic last month. Thanks, though, to the quick action of trainers and parents. Little Rock Sports Director Tyler Cass tells us the only tears were those of gratitude.
They saw me die during a basketball game.
Nosakere Holcomb has loved the game of basketball his entire life. But while refereeing a JV girls game at Cabot last month, his life nearly came to an end.
It probably sounds crazy, but I would have been okay with dying doing something that I love.
Okay, the hat, pretty fly. The hat with a feather in it? Sir, leave some ladies for the rest of us.
During the second quarter, Holcomb suffered a cardiac arrest and collapsed on the court.
I remember saying to myself, okay, at halftime,
those single dudes in nightclubs hate to see him coming.
You need to eat something and drink some water. Then the next thing that I remember is the nurse asking me my name.
Today,
damn, that would be wicked.
Video of the incident for the first time.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude!
Oh,
he just went straight limp, fell face first.
Cabot athletic trainer Jennifer Asbury Mathis was the first to Holcomb.
Athletic trainer.
And I started to check a pulse. I didn't find anything, and that's when Miss Hicks and Miss Boyd came.
A pair of basketball moms and healthcare professionals quickly moved from cheers to chest compressions.
Wow, you got nurses, healthcare professionals amongst the lot.
Asbury Mathis
elite.
got the defibrillator.
Yo, what up, Matchy?
She was just watching the game. Saved my life. I'm glad she likes basketball.
Damn, performing CPR on him right away.
We were at the right place at the right time, and we were able to get his heart back going again, and that he was able to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas with his family.
Just seeing his face was amazing. Seeing him smile.
Oh yeah, dude.
Whenever we saw him on the court and we're taking care of
also,
him on the
this
court.
might be the first story we've ever had from Arkansas on Newsday. For whatever that's worth.
We weren't sure what was going to happen.
Wow.
Shout out Arkansas.
That's the reason that I'm alive. Okay.
You know,
That's
dude, you know this guy reminds me of?
Wow.
If you've seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know JB.
Wow.
That's what this guy reminds me of.
That's the reason that I'm
fit,
alive.
the style.
That's the reason that I'm alive.
And not just alive, but back to doing what he loves.
So on day number
he's
2
back
at the
reffing
hospital,
hoops.
I said to one of the doctors, so does this mean that I have to no longer be active? They said, no, you actually need to be active. So the next week, I was officiating a basketball game.
And now, 3 weeks later, back in the building where he almost lost his life.
I'm a very fortunate person.
reunited with the women
dude,
who saved
imagine right here. So first off,
And
obviously,
now-
I'm only joking because it's like he's survived. This is an incredible story. But imagine as they do this like little walkout for him, he hits the Ray Lewis. Dude, I would have lost it.
3 weeks later, back in the building where he almost lost his life.
He's too cool for that, though.
Reunited with the women who saved it.
Thought I was just gonna do a basketball game. I died, and y'all brought me back to life.
Amazing story. Okay, so in the next little segment of Newsday, this is the meme area. They're not necessarily full-on news stories, but I wanted to show you guys. So, Uber Eats delivery drone gets stuck in the the train tracks. Yeah, rip. Right, this is in Miami too. Not ideal. Okay, next one. PGA Tour. So this is what was crazy is as I was scrolling the other day and I saw this, it was one of those you have to triple check to make sure it's actually you're like, is this the official PGA account doing this? Oh yeah, the admin dialed.
Kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah.
Dude, imagine combing the archives of old PGA footage and having this.
Kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah.
Dude, the leg kick too goes so well with the song. It's just great. Okay, and then we got a couple more from the meme section. This next one's entitled Airbud Still Clears.
Viral basketball dunking dog visits arenas across the nation and made a stop right here in the Bay Area. Check it out. This happened during the Warriors game against Oklahoma City last week. Oh, look at that dog. Video posted on social media shows the famous Chihuahua
360 dunk. Oh, dude. What footwork. Also, I like that dude's kicks.
I like just seeing him walk.
Why is Puka Nacua working the halftime of the Warriors game, though?
Oh, look at that dog. City last week.
Same color palette of the uniforms, too. I just realized that of the Rams and the Warriors.
Scooby and owner Christian performing his signature tricks.
You know what's funny is both of these franchises used to have a different color palette, right? The Rams, the football team, a little darker blue, had a darker gold, I'd say. The Warriors had like a brown, doo-doo. Not a great color palette back then. But the fact that they're basically the same now.
60 dunk. I like
no, that's not Puka. I was just saying it because of the man bun. And he's again the color palette.
Stunts throughout the year. A reminder, the Dubs host the
Okay, Airbud still clears. Now Newsdays are normally very recent things, but occasionally we'll have to show y'all stories like this when it comes across my airway. This was they had an Ewok from Star Wars on the Today Show in 2009. And he's sipping a vodka.
Okay, so this is a martini.
Don't adjust your television sets, ladies and gentlemen. That's not me buffering or throttling. That's just 2009.
The Bootini. But look how cute. You actually take some decorative
Oh, and then he hits the moonwalk. Oh my God.
The Ewok's moonwalking. Wow.
Dude, and Al Roker loves that. The Ewok.
The Ewok's moonwalking.
I love Al Roker is like everyone else on set should have been. It's an Ewok moonwalking.
Let's see that again. Go ahead. That's after too many
Oh, look at this hit. Dude, he just stanky. When did Stanky Leg come out? Did it already come out by 2009? I think it did.
Hey. Oh, stop it. Oh, and you need an Ewok.
Oh my God, he's side moonwalking. I didn't even know that was a thing. He just went laterally. Okay, this has gone past just funny because it's an Ewok getting drunk on vodka on the Today Show into like elite moonwalking.
Apparently, you need a couple of these guys.
Hey! Oh!
He hopped his leg! Sir, this is the Wendy's. Bro was ready for his moment.
He feels so dirty.
No way. Al Roker just got violated on national television.
Wow, just working out.
I don't know if I...
Well,
okay, this has just gone off the rails.
Sure you're glad you came. Better homes and gardens.
We're just gonna say he was doing push-ups there.
Thank you so much for your good ideas. This is a kid's show, we have more.
Okay, attaboy, well played.
But first, this is Today on NBC.
Wow. Wow, Al Roker, it probably feels
If your idea of Halloween
violated.
decoration.
Okay, this next one and the last for the Mimi section is this guy's Boston accent. Queensboro. Wait, nope, that's not what we wanted. Hold on.
Whoa!
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
As we hear in Good Will Hunting, the quote-unquote Boston accent can feature an endearing immunity to the letter R.
I actually tried to make him say car, and he isn't capable of it.
Well, thanks to one video Casey posted.
Oh, I've been wanting to
online.
do this. I've had a couple of people ask me if I've ever done it because of like my past reading off teleprompters and stuff. Not this is, but like the cadence of it. I mean, this is all about being on beat, right? That's what this thing is called.
And now know her boy.
Oh yeah. Guy's Boston accent goes viral after say the word on beat.
Friend has one of those.
I maybe have seen 2 Drake and Josh episodes in my whole life.
Thick Massachusetts accents.
Chip. Okay, that's so tough for a Bostonian. Bam, bam, chair, bam, bam,
As
bam,
he tried
chair.
this new popular trend called the Say the Word
Bam,
on
bam,
Beat
bam,
challenge.
chair.
She was like, oh my God, people love this video. I'm like, for what?
For what?
I'm like, why?
Bam, bam, chair.
Romano says he doesn't get it, but this video now has millions of views across social media. One commenter saying, I watched this 25 times and laughed harder each time. And another writing, this should be Boston's new ambulance song.
Hey, you can't smoke in here, man. Mark, I'm not smoking.
Of course,
Casey
shows like Saturday
Affleck.
Night Live have been poking fun at Bostonians for years. And Romano says this curiosity even followed him to college.
Like, just keep talking, kid, because I've never heard someone like you before.
And there are, of course, different words New Englanders may use, like instead of remote,
clicker.
The clicker.
That's a good one.
That is
yeah,
a good one.
clicker.
But how do Romano and Casey feel if you try out a Massachusetts accent in front of them?
I pack the car, go to Dunks, get in a bubbler, eat a grinder. With
Eat a
my
grinder.
guys.
Clicker. Hey, will you pass the clicker?
No, I like that.
You actually sound exactly like my friend Mikey.
Yeah.
Yo, Matchy,
lived
did
there
you get
for
my
3 years.
text?
Out of
Do the
Massachusetts.
Cubs play at Fenway by any chance? Because I'm going to Fenway Park this year. One of my dad's, I think I told you all this already. I'll not try to linger. But when I was young, he told me kind of offhand, when I pass, I want to be cremated and my ashes spread in Fenway Park and a beer poured over them. And then like a decade later, I'm in college. I'm drunk in Panama City Beach on a spring break trip, and I'm having like a heart-to-heart with him. And I go, hey, you still want is that still how you want to go whenever that is? And you could genuinely tell he was like stoked and surprised, not necessarily surprised, but stoked that I remembered that. And he was like, oh yeah, absolutely. I wasn't just saying that. So then as his health started to wane in December, I asked him again, and he very much said, but at this point I asked him, I go, do you also want me to like, I was like, now that I know how cremations work, because we dealt with it with my grandma in 2018, now that I know you can split them up and like have different little necklaces I was like, do you want me to take you to like the Steelers Stadium, South Carolina Gamecock Stadium, etc.? And he was like, nope, just Fenway. So long story short, I'm 100% going to Fenway Park. Major League Baseball, directors of Fenway Park and executives at Boston Red Sox, I am not going to be spreading my dad's ashes at Fenway Park. Nope, we'll never do that because I think that's not allowed. I will not do that. I might have a necklace that could open, and as in between innings, I may or may not lean over the railing and let the wind do what it do. I don't think I'm going to try pour beering on nothing because I'm not doing it. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Every team plays every team every year. So if not this year, then def next year.
Accent in front of them?
I think I'm going to be able to do it I'm not doing it, but like hypothetically, I think I would be able to just like, oh, wow, what a gorgeous Bostonian day. And just lean over the railing and let it. Maybe do that. Yeah, there it is.
The car, go to Dunks.
So I one Massachusetts
Okay, so that was
accent.
the
He says
last
there are at least
of-
10 guys.
Ladies, I'm about to show you the
stop
viral.
it, ma'am. Okay, next one. That's the end of the Mimi section. So this next one is last month. This one's a little older. We had what's called a cold moon. Okay, there is a lighthouse in Maine called the Bball Lighthouse. Okay, and it has some iconic shots over the years. This was last month as it's a time lapse of the cold moon over that lighthouse, which I think is sick. I also think this is the lighthouse that is in Grand Theft Auto 5. If you played Grand Theft Auto 5 on the east side of the map, along the coast, there's that lighthouse, and there's like a house, and then a lighthouse off of it. I think it's inspired. I think it's modeled after this. I could be wrong. One more time though. Look how fire that is. I thought that was pretty dope. This next story, California woman saves skunk from glass. California woman helps free skunk stuck in glass jar. Risk being sprayed. Damn, his head is wedged in that thing. She had that dude straight dangling. I'm assuming she gets it off and everything happens all good, Newsday wholesome, but brother is dangled. Oh my God. Please get it off. Please come off. Good boy. Yep. Don't scratch me, please. Don't. Honey, I got it. Oh, I wonder if it leaks. He didn't spray me because he knew you were being helpful, I think. Okay, that was pretty cool. This next one is Best of the Consumer Electronics Show from 2026.
Welcome back this morning on today's Consumer. More of the hottest items from the big Consumer Electronics Show out in Las Vegas. Our friend and tech expert Katie Linendahl just back where the next wave of tech took center stage in Vegas.
Also, thank you for the bits, Matchy. Sorry.
Because you find a couple of really, really cool items that people are buzzing about, and you bring it here
I
to
didn't
the
say
show.
that initially.
It's always hard to narrow it down.
I can only imagine.
150,000 people roughly in Las Vegas, over 4,000 exhibitors, and of course the latest in AI. But
Is that what I think it is?
It's always hard.
Took center stage.
Are those exoskeleton legs? They are. Oh my God. Exoskeletons, digital nail polish, and
a couple
more.
of really, really cool items that people are buzzing about, and you bring it here to the show.
It's always hard to narrow it down.
I can only imagine.
150,000 people roughly in Las
Yo,
Vegas.
she also
over
feels like she's
4,000
straight out of the
exhibitors,
50s with her
and of
polka
course, the
dots
latest
and this
in
bright
AI,
pink
but every
glasses.
single category of technology you could imagine.
How much stuff is prototype, and how much stuff are we on the forefront of implementing?
It's a mix, but the cool part about the prototypes is you get to see what's coming out, not just for 2026, but for years down the road, too. So you're always trying to find your favorites and bring stuff back to the studio.
So what blew your mind? Let's start with this contraption. You're actually wearing it.
Let's start with this. I'm actually wearing this. This is an exoskeleton robotic suit. It is from Hypershell. And the amazing part about this is we used to talk about this when it comes to amazing super soldiers and Hollywood sci-fi movies. Now they are available for the consumer. And what it is you actually just put this on. I took this out yesterday. I'm a big distance runner. I took it on a 10K run in the mountains yesterday. And it allows you to go further and faster with exuding less energy and less effort. And what's awesome about this is you can use it for hiking, for running, for skiing,
I mean,
for biking.
Realistically though, what does it do?
AI
Distribute your kinetic energy more efficiently? I'm so
inside here that make you feel superhuman. It makes you feel like you have this second set of legs. There's a number of different modes that you can put it inside.
Would your legs feel lighter when you lift them up?
They feel so much lighter. It's a hard feeling to explain. It's almost like putting somebody in VR for the first time. But Carson, where I'm super excited about this is the area of mobility. The reviews coming back from Hypershell with people with neuromuscular or with arthritis and how it's helping them get
definitely
back
where it can help.
Is wild, but it feels like you have almost like a.
But I'm just confused on what's. I get who it could help, but what's powering it? Like normally in exosuits and stuff, you see little thrusters and little propulsion is the part of the tech.
Somebody with a disability might really have a great advantage with that technology.
And it's not going to do all the work for you. You're still going to have to move, but you determine how much resistance and how much power you want to emit. You have to kind of find your own personal settings. And once you do, you're flying. I was powering up hills yesterday.
Wow, I love it. That's so cool.
And it comes in this tiny little briefcase. It is carbon fiber. It's super lightweight, roughly around 4 pounds. Amazing stuff from Hypershell.
When might this be available in the marketplace?
It's available right now.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. You can get it.
I think I kind of want to buy them just to have the carbon fiber carrying case and put my Xbox and stuff in it.
All right, next
Look how
up,
fast you got to the next thing.
Exactly. I flew over here.
Right there.
This is one of the hottest gadgets at CES. This is from Clicks, and it is a Clicks Power Keyboard.
It's an iPhone?
And the amazing part about it is, Carson, I call it like an ultimate 2-in-1 because it is a great portable charger.
Yeah, everywhere I go, really, PB. You just never know when you need it.
But then this portable charger pops right onto your MagSafe on your phone. Check this out. What slides out is a keyboard, and you can use that keyboard on any phone, but it also works with up to 3 devices can connect to it, so you can use it, yes, on your phone.
Did we just circle back to the Motorola Razr and the chocolate, and what was the other one that you would like rotate? It would like start like this, and you would just rotate it, and then it would blueberry, maybe blackberry. Yeah, there. Black is it? Have we just circled back to Blackberries now?
Recharger, and then it's just
with bigger screens.
And it pops right on with MagSafe, which is so awesome. This has been a huge buzz. Available on pre-order, $79
Yeah, and I had
from Clicks.
Oh wow, this is very cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old like the old
Blackberry.
The Blackberry days. Yeah.
There might be a few people from the Blackberry team.
Wait. Did she just mention the Blackberry? Self-aware.
Oh wow, this is very cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old like the old
Blackberry.
The Blackberry days. Yeah.
There might be a few people from the Blackberry team working on this device.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right.
Oh my goodness.
This is a big one.
The world of beauty tech is just getting bigger and bigger. This absolutely blew my mind. This is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for helping us out.
And she's going to show you a demo that she showed me in person in Las Vegas and blew my mind. This is eye polish, and it is patent pending acrylic press-on nails that are digital. Imagine.
Okay, because I'm a nerd, I have a lot of my old phones. Obviously none of them like work or anything. Don't even have like SIM cards. But this bad boy is also, what y'all know about this guy? Okay, little face screen, buttons, classic. Okay, camera, probably 0.4 megapixels, and then you can skirt. Oh, look at us go. Oh, this is, you know how a lot of the joke is 2026 is just 2016 again? But certain elements feel like it's just 2006 again. I mean, what are we doing? At least we moved on to the eye polish.
Being able to change.
I'm guessing because it's dealing with nails. Eye polish. What'd they say?
Bigger and bigger. This absolutely blew my mind. This is
eye polish.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for helping us out.
And she's going to show you a demo that she showed me in person in Las Vegas and blew my mind. This is eye polish, and it is patent pending acrylic press-on nails that are digital. Imagine being able to change your nail polish anywhere, anytime.
Trip down memory lane. Hold on. So while we have them out, I also have my razor, my old Motorola Razr. Also, you could skirt. Look how fancy. You can open it up, paper thin, boom, and then you can also, modern, so hip, so tech. And then there's just this little guy. What do y'all, anyone remember this one? Was this a Motorola, I think? Yeah. Wow. I haven't looked at these in a hot minute.
It's going to show you how it works. You have an Android or an iPhone. You just download the app. Your nail, say for example, hers is blue here. 300 shades to pick from.
Oh my gosh.
You stick it inside this tiny eye polish device. This will be out later this year. And instantly it will change in a matter of seconds to any color.
Although I think this one was like late 2000s. And then this one might have been early 2010s.
You have new nail polish anywhere, anytime. As you can see, she just went from
Oh my God, I'm so wrong. How dare I? 2 megapixels.
To yellow.
So what do? You put on these ones first.
Yes.
Wait, what's happening here?
They glue on like a normal fake nail.
Oh wait. Okay, so for those that know, Newsday is inspired from Will Neff's Neff News, and in all of the Newsdays that I've ever done, I'm not sure any of mine he's done before me. Cause yeah, I don't know. But he did show this on his Neff News last week. I didn't know that this was involved in this. I just saw that it was like best of CES, and I thought it was interesting.
You scan the QR code on the package. Every set is different.
How many different colors?
Also, look at the flex from Carson. Hold on, he's got a picture with the Pope back there.
Over 300 shades. So imagine being able to change your nail polish anywhere, anytime. Yeah.
Wow.
Carson's going to be saving some money with Siri.
And you can pick. You can go rainbows. You can do any colors you want, any combinations.
It's pretty much endless.
And this is coming out.
I prefer Iron
Later
Gary.
this year, you're
Good
going to get a
one.
sneak peek. There's nobody else that has this to showcase.
Sarah, how does it feel? Are they like super heavy, or do they feel normal?
Like regular press.
Pretty normal press-ons.
Okay, so what is it, like LED screens? Is it like an LED thing on the nails, and then it can just,
Katie, thank you so much.
change it?
Oh, yeah.
This is so exciting because this allows you to change the art in your home every single day as many times as you want. It is from Frame It. It's another sneak peek out this year.
Me and the Pope.
What you can do, you and the Pope. This was my favorite picture of you, Carson. It's so amazing. You got to
Yo,
meet
what up,
him.
Exit?
And what's awesome is imagine being able to change from any art photo, any picture, any illustration. You can instantly upload it to Frame It. And then what's neat is there's a bonus feature. You can actually
Tootsies. Ooh,
speak
okay, first
anything
off,
you
that
want
looks
into
AI. Second, Tootsies is in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken.
And it will automatically upload in
Download
less
the
than
app,
a
and the app
minute.
changes the color. But what changes what on your nails allows it to change? Are they just like LED screens?
No wires, no glare, no pixels.
Well, how do you change the giraffe? How do you change?
Did they answer that? My bad. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Carson's going to be the eye polish device. This will be out later this year, and instantly it will change in a matter of seconds to any color.
It must be like a
You
screen.
have new nail polish anywhere, anytime.
I feel like is that not easy as heck to break?
You put on these ones first.
Yes.
They glue on like a normal fake nail.
Press on acrylic nails.
Exactly. And inside there, you scan the QR code on the package. Every set is different.
How many different colors are available?
Over 300 shades. So imagine being able to change your
It's
nail
gonna take
polish
a lot of people out of
anywhere,
business.
anytime. Yeah.
So I get the linking with the QR
Saving some money
code.
with Siri. And you
That's
can
how
pick-
the app knows which nails to. That
You
feels
can
like
do
it's
rainbows, you can do any
iRobot
colors
ready
you
to
want, any
happen.
combinations.
It's pretty much
It just
endless.
starts programming and controlling people like a marionette from our
This will be out
fingertips.
later this year. You're getting a sneak peek.
Imagine.
There's nobody else that has this to showcase.
Sarah, how does it feel? Are they like super heavy, or do they feel normal?
Okay.
To the frame.
Wow, that
Two
is
different
cool.
sizes. This will be
All
out
right.
later.
Next one. Huge Kermit statue arrives in Atlanta. Nope. No.
An iconic frog has left Hollywood and made a cross-country journey. We are talking about Kermit the Frog. His statue has made its way from California all the way over to the Peach State, so walk with me now. It will now live at the Center for Puppetry Arts in Midtown. CBS News Atlanta got an exclusive access to the unboxing today, and our Brian Unger takes us inside.
But why? Why Atlanta getting
It's an
Kermit?
undisclosed location. We should say that we're not even allowed to say where we are.
Jewel Nash-Malul, museum director for Center for Puppetry Arts, is giving us the first look at this amphibious icon after his 2,000-mile cross-country journey to Atlanta.
Are you ready?
I forgot how I worded that question. Does that mean you can or cannot hear it? You can hear? Y'all can hear? I think you might be going
Here
with
he
it.
is. He's wrapped in a blanket.
Kermit the Frog's journey began atop a spire at what was first the century-old Chaplin studio in Hollywood. When Muppets creator Jim Henson took over the studio in 2000, Kermit towered above the entrance, an enduring symbol
He was
Oh,
of the
up.
Muppets'
He was above. See where the red door is? He was up at the top of that little tower thing.
I'm starting to see things that I recognize.
When the studio sold in 2024, the Henson family donated, or bought Kermit a one-way ticket, to Center for Puppetry Arts in Midtown.
Ah.
Can probably use his name now.
Oh my gosh.
Kermit the Frog, dressed as Charlie Chaplin.
Okay,
900 pounds of him
that's
will suit-
great. Not only is it 12 feet tall or whatever they said, it's Kermit dressed as Charlie Chaplin. I love that.
Be permanently installed atop the center.
Also,
Adding
not to dox too much, but my family's condo in Atlanta is, let's just say, I'm not gonna tell you which direction, but is within 2 blocks of this exact intersection.
To Atlanta's skyline, the world's most famous frog.
What's the timeline then for this Kermit?
Beth Chavo is the executive director.
He was a little beat up, So we want to make sure that he's cared for, and we can serve him and give him a little bit of a juju fresh up, and then
what, ma'am?
mount him in the right place on our property, which is still yet to be determined.
So after a few spa treatments, the California sun can be very drying.
How does he look to you?
He actually looks like he's in pretty good shape.
What about his weight?
He weighs 900 pounds.
So he's a little heavy.
Yes.
Kermit will soon be ready for his Atlanta red carpet or green lily pad debut.
If they're going to have to fix him up anyways, and he's going in Atlanta, dare I say, let's dress him up a little bit.
And Center for Puppetry.
Let's bring another Muppet and have one be Big Boy and one be Andre 3000, please.
This is from a CBS News Atlanta exclusive access to Kermit's journey.
Also, where do we know this guy from? Why do I know him? Where do we know him? This isn't the Dirty Jobs guy. That's Mike Rowe. Where do I know him from?
Leg of his trip from restoration
Brian Unger.
to installation. You can count on us to bring you every step of the way.
Okay, that's awesome, but I still need them to do a little bit more with that. I mean, him dressed as Charlie Chaplin is pretty cool. Okay, so this next one, I don't think I'm going to show you this whole kid's performance, but I saw, so again, with Newsday, I try not to watch these beforehand, so we're all raw dogging it together, but sometimes I can't help it. And this is the one that I have seen all of what I'm about to show you, and this kid is so cool.
Hi, my name is Alexander Joe. I'm 9 years old and I go to special music school. Today I'll be playing for you a piece I really enjoy called Intrvw by Mashkovsky, Opus 36, number 6. What I like about this piece is that it makes me feel
Okay, already smooth operator.
really flexible, and it has light, crispy notes.
I forgot he said that. Light, crispy notes. What
Today
a goat.
I'll be playing for you. What I like about this piece is that it makes me feel really flexible, and it has light, crispy notes, and also a brilliant, very mysterious vibe in it. So I hope you enjoy my piece. Also,
Light, crispy notes, brilliant, very mysterious.
I'm very happy.
I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan, Alex. That's his name, right? Okay, I didn't get this far. What I saw was just the interview, and I was like, chat has to see a young kid be this swaggy. Forgot about the light, crispy notes. Those are crispy, son. Did he just... I'm not gonna lie, it looks like he's playing on a fake piano. If you look at the top of it, if I didn't know better, I would have thought that was a space heater. Dude, this kid is incredible. Okay, next one. Bear evicted from California home. Thank you.
Now at 1, after more than a month under an Altadena home, a California black bear is packing its bags and looking for a new place.
That is a bear and a half.
Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
I don't know enough about electricity here. Could he have shocked himself and like short-circuited the whole house if he would have like pushed on this like transformer thing too hard?
Under an Altadena home, a California black bear
right there as he's swiping. Does electricity come from that?
And looking for a new place.
Or go through that?
Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. That 550-pound unwanted house guest is out the door, much to the relief of one happy Altadena resident.
KTLA 5's Jillian Smuckler joining us live now with exclusive details on how that bear was finally convinced to seek greener pastures. Jillian.
Hi, Glenn and Lou. Yeah, we've been following this case. It is a case. I mean, there's been so many different agencies involved. This has been happening for over a month. You just mentioned
appreciate it, PB. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did.
Just,
I know it's midnight over there.
Under the house, living its best life, but not for Ken Johnson. It's been a struggle for him. We've showed you all the different ways he tried to get it out. The state even came and tried to get it out several times and were unsuccessful, but I can happily report we were waiting for this day to come for a while now. That bear no longer under the house. So here to explain what happened to the bear, why did it finally leave? Ken Johnson, the man of the hour. This is like your late Christmas gift, isn't it?
It is. It's good news.
Are you relieved, first and foremost?
Well, don't sound too excited,
yes,
sir.
I'm relieved. No more
banging under the house and smelling him and wondering what's going on under there.
I mean, it was over a month of him living under there. It's not like it was a short time. Tell the viewers, I know everyone's probably itching to know, how did you finally get him out of here?
Well, there was an organization called the Bear League from Lake Tahoe that contacted me and said, we can get the bear out for you, and it won't cost you anything. So they flew down here, and they got him out.
And how did they get him out exactly?
Well, it was sort of the same methods that Fish and Wildlife used. They used paintball guns and just got him irritated until he wanted to come out.
First off, this thing is huge. How he even crawls through this, I have no idea. Secondly, paintball guns?
It's baffling to me because, you know, we were here when the state agency came and they did their tactics. They were here for a while. They weren't able to do it. And then, of course, they were told by the top dogs in Sacramento to pull away and end that. But this time, these guys came in here, and by the time they went in the crawl space, they were in and out of here, and so was the bear in 10 minutes. What were you processing when all of this happened, watching that and watching that bear finally leave?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it was so fast. Because,
dude, we got Greg Hastings. What a ref. Wow, that's a name I haven't thought of in a while. Over here corner peeking with his paintball gun.
It seemed like Fish and Wildlife was here for about an hour and a half.
That seemed
and then
unnecessary
couldn't complete the job because of the call from Sacramento. And these guys went in, they crawled in behind him, and boom, he was out.
Paint on his butt.
I couldn't even get video of it.
Were you relieved? Were you nervous about where's the bear going? I mean, what was that thought process looking like?
Oh yeah, when he first popped his head out and he was struggling, I could see my gas main twisting, and the first thing was like, I forgot how big he was. And just coming out, this mass, and then moving so quickly, you really forget about that when you just see his cute face. You know, he's massive, and he's destructive, and he's big, and he can run.
And so for anyone who doesn't know, the Bear League is a nonprofit, and they specialize in this all the time. They're from Lake Tahoe. They flew down here, and basically what they do, their job is to educate the
bear.
public.
No, you're not getting back in, bud.
Coexist with the bears because their main goal is to
we found out in 2 months the bear comes back. It just Kool-Aid Mans the wall.
Prevent these bears from being euthanized by, you know, someone who's really upset that they're under the home. So that's exactly what they did. For anyone who's upset about it or worried about the bear, what can you tell them about the process, how they went about it, and, you know, just that bear was able to run away on its own. It looked like he was unharmed.
Oh yeah, the bear was unharmed. I mean, these are the same paintball guns that humans use for recreation. And, you know, he's a big, tough bear. It's not going to hurt him like that. He's fine.
He's fine. In fact, he left. Here's the new breaking news because the story just never seems to end.
He comes back.
We need a Hollywood movie right here.
He came back.
The bear came back last night, you guys. After all this, the bear leaves
Oh,
and returns.
no way. And then they have the what machine? The Dwayne Johnson movie? That's too fitting. The Smashing Machine, which I still want to see. It looks incredible, and Dwayne Johnson's probably going to get nominated for things.
Leaves and returns. You're looking at the video now of him walking back up.
Let me in my crib, motherfucker.
Is right after he left the first time.
I mean, he looks so soft. If I didn't know better, I would want to pet him. Look, it's
and you
the
put
fur.
a mat on it that basically gives him a little bit of a shock to leave, and that was supposed to work, and it did work last night.
Yeah, the Bear League loaned me a couple of these bear mats because they said he could just rip that plywood, that temporary plywood that's only a temporary fix. And they left those mats there. And it's, you know, it's a typical thing on an electric fence for cattle and things like that. It just gives them an uncomfortable shock. And he did. He stepped on it, was about to rip it open, and then he got that little surprise and took off.
He booked it, and then you actually filmed video of him right outside your den, looking, it seems like right through the glass, right into your eyes.
He wants to go back in.
Freaking out in that moment? I mean, can he?
He hasn't finished Act 2 of Baldur's Gate 3 yet, and he wants to see what's up with this whole owl bear from the top rope thing.
Break through it, I guess. But what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm always thinking that when he's out there and sniffing around. He was at my bedroom door, and then he came right up to the den window, and Boo jumped up on the table, and he suddenly looked at the window, and Boo growled at him.
Boo is a cat, by the way, if you weren't aware.
Yeah, so my cat Boo growled at him, and he just kind of went on his way.
This whole story is just manufactured by HBO at this point to just promo their stuff in the reflection.
At him, and
the product placement
and he
is
just kind of went on his way.
So right now, the big question is, okay, we don't know where the bear is, right? We do know it's not under your house, which is definitely a relief. But what we also know is that when he was under the house, he caused a lot of damage. You actually turned off your gas Christmas Eve. You've been not showering in a shower, but using, you know, obviously the hot water and just giving yourself a sponge bath. What do you want people to know about the damage caused, and what do you hope changes after all of this is over?
Wow, yeah, there's a lot of damage under there. The ducting is all ripped up. He stepped on the gas lines and untwisted it from the meter. So I have to call somebody to come out and check that everything's okay after strapping the lines back up. I don't know how much more duct damage is gone on under there, and you know, he destroyed the grate that was in front of the hole. You know, people say I didn't cover the hole. The hole was covered. He just ripped it out.
So you got to be careful. Obviously, that's one of the many things the Bear League tells you to do. Make sure your crawl spaces, especially in these areas, are covered. You're going to hear from a man who actually works with the Bear League coming up in our next hour. But really interesting.
Are they saying, she's saying Bear League or Bear Leak? I'm not sure. I think I can help with this whole Pan situation.
It seems like the new developments keep on coming. So thank you, Ken. Congratulations. You no longer have a roommate. You are a free man.
That was wild. We all probably expected him to go back. Okay, this next story. Finn gets nose to nose with whales and dolphins. Seafaring dog greets... Oh, no. Please don't jump in. Dude, I would be so scared of my dog jumping in. It just gets enveloped in the blowhole. Yo, his friend, when he gets back home and he tells his doggy homies what he saw, they're not gonna believe him. They're not gonna believe him. Yo, Exit, you trying to play any Ark Raiders tonight? Or something? Borderlands? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little nervous that the dog was gonna jump. Dude, please don't. Also, Mamacita. Alright, this next section, as we know, there's a sports segment in my Newsdays. So it's like funny, wholesome stories within the world of sports. So this first one is Beer Snake from Josh Allen's retirement, jersey retirement.
I need the biggest beer snake possible, all right? I got you. I need the biggest beer snake possible. I need the beer snake. I need the beer snake.
That's a good one.
You, come here. You. I need the biggest beer snake possible, all right? I got you. I need the biggest beer snake possible. I need the
So dope. Also 2001 A Space Odyssey, the music. Oh yeah. Okay, the next one, I showed some of y'all in Discord the other night this is a filthy assist from a young woman named Abby Murphy playing for Minnesota.
Nobody picks up Finale on the
pops it
backside.
up,
I mean, the skill
slaps it,
of Abby
nutmegs
Murphy,
her, or
one of the
megs
best
her,
in the
and
world,
then squares
not just at
it.
the collegiate level,
Bang. Imagine her teammate
every
missed
level.
that.
Zawoyski, and nobody picks up Finale on the backside. I mean, the skill of Abby Murphy, one of the best in the world, not just at the collegiate level, but every level. Zawoyski, and
That's
nobody
so
picks up
filthy.
Finale on the backside. I mean, the skill of Abby Murphy,
that thing takes
one
a
of the
mean
best
bounce
in the
too.
world.
All right, this next one, and it's the last in the sports segment for this week, is Kirby Smart, Georgia's coach, attending Christian Miller, one of our upperclassmen's presentation.
I had a lot of personal interest in the importance of a fit in the workspace, and I learned that. I did a lot of research on the topic.
Yo, did you ever get
with a
the
lot of
audio
students in my
fixed, by
class,
the way?
And we just wanted to go over, like, what was their fit, like, what helped them develop into the student that they were.
When Christian and I first started talking about what type of project he would want to do, we
didn't need to watch this whole thing. I just thought it was
So
super
proud.
dope that Georgia's head coach, the like personal level that he set in there for Christian's presentation to help motivate him and whatnot. Okay, this next segment is Girl Scout cookie season begins. First, we have a story from Chicago. Matchy, this is right up your alley if you're there.
Well, Girl Scout cookie season is officially here. Troops across Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana getting ready for another year of skill building and, of course, the sweet treats.
And this year, our local Girl Scouts, they are kicking things off with a new program and introducing a brand new cookie. Troop leader Judy Silva joining us this morning live along with two of her scouts.
What's your favorite kind of Girl Scouts cookies, chat?
Carly and Isabella looking great. You all are so impressive. I'm seeing all of the badges. We'll talk about it in just a minute.
I like the peanut. What's the peanut butter ones called? Tagalogs? No, that doesn't seem right. Tagalogs are the ones with the coconut in them, right? I like the orange box, the peanut butter ones, and then I also like Samoas. But
Good morning. How are you? So great to have you all
Tagalongs? Are you
here
sure? I thought they were
today.
no. Oh yeah. Tagalog is the language in the Philippines.
That's why this program is so important.
Thin Mints, good choice. That's the green box, right? What's the purple box? Is that the Tagalongs?
And open various doors for them, just things that they might have not had an opportunity or know, all the way down from engineering to, woodworking.
Chicago and Northwest Indiana, aka where Chicago Bears are going to move to. They're going to be the Northwest Indiana Bears.
It's funny because when we think of Girl Scouts,
Samoas are the purple box.
Of course, cookies. Right? But there is so much more to Girl Scouts than
There's
cookies.
definitely so much more than just cookie. We love that you guys enjoy them, but there's definitely much more that goes into it.
Yeah, you mentioned woodworking. What are some other things that the girls learn during?
Okay, speaking of ore farming, look at the girl far left. After she says, she goes, "We know you love them, but a lot more work goes into
There's
them."
definitely much more that goes into it.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Look at the girl in the brown. That's side eye. She's like, "Bitch, if y'all only knew."
Woodworking. What are some other things that the girls learn during the program?
During the program, they've done, like I said, woodworking. One of the biggest
Okay,
things that they've done
Patsy,
is
fair enough.
getting involved in their communities and seeing what the different needs are. One of the
But
biggest
yeah,
things that they've
we're
done recently
entering
is with the water
season. I have a.
reclamation, learning how to be.
Hold on, I want to see if they talk about the boxes and flavors.
Doing something.
Incredibly smart.
Flavor and almond hint.
You made that sound pretty.
Okay.
I think they're all good.
Yeah, Rob was talking
I'll
about
have
the
them
Thin
all.
Mints.
I like the Thin Mints. I mean, everybody's got their favorite, but to be honest,
Oh, here we go. Toffee-tastic, never tried them. Explore Moors, never tried them. Sounds good, must be new. There they are, Tagalongs. That's crispy cookies layered with peanut butter and covered with chocolate. That okay. So yeah, it's the orange ones,
I wouldn't turn down a
and
cookie
then the
either.
Tagalongs.
Yep. So,
are my two
if there's
favorites.
somebody who wants to
Thin
get
Mints are
their
good.
little one, their girl into
Do-si-dos. That's what I fuck with so heavy. I'm also a big fan of the nut. The bar, the like, fuck, that didn't come out right. It's like shaped like a peanut. It looks like a peanut. It's got peanut butter in the middle and like wafers on the outside. It's not a nutter butter, not to be confused with a chocolate wafer nutter butter. This is in the shape of like Mr. Planter, and it's got peanut butter in the middle. And I think that's why I like Do-si-dos.
Girl Scouts. What kind of
Explore Moors are new. I've seen.
skills are you looking for?
Well, hold on. Rocky Road ice cream. Inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. Okay, it had me until that last line. Still probably certainly going to try it at one point. Those trefoils don't look bad. I've never tried those, but I do like shortbread. I am a shortbread cookie person.
What are you looking for? Or you just kind of come as you are?
Just come as you are.
Give me tagalongs and
allow them the
do-si-dos.
opportunity to-
I like how they show the nuts right up front and center. So I guess if people have a nut allergy, they'll know.
Shine in the best way that they can, and your kid will flourish.
I'm curious, how did you get involved with the Girl Scouts?
I was never a Girl Scout.
Is there,
and
Matthew, is there a,
so when I
what's
had
the
my
name
daughter,
for the
I was like,
bridges?
yes, I could finally
Do y'all just
be
call
a
them
Girl
the
Scout.
bridges? Like, do y'all have like a nickname for this cluster of them? I mean, it goes down the whole river, doesn't it?
And it's just been amazing. And
Are they all
one of the
draw
things was,
bridges?
because that opportunity wasn't there for me, what would little Judy would want to do? And that's just been an amazing opportunity.
Riverwalk bridges. When I hear Riverwalk in a big city, I think of San Antonio's.
Speaking to the moms that I know that are involved, they cherish the opportunity just like you to be involved. We appreciate you guys being here. You guys have been awesome. so
Exit. Sorry about that.
Came in to see
That's
us.
funny.
And for more
Okay, and then the
information
next
on
one is
supporting your
Southeast
local
Florida.
Girl Scout
We're not going to
troop
watch the
and
whole thing. We just like to have multiple
My
angles.
body truly
Ugh,
grew
gross.
weary of bending over to trim my nails, often pricking myself in the process.
It's time to clear out all those candy canes, all that hot cocoa, and make space in your cookie jars because
So y'all
girls-
know to like avoid even trying to travel over them at certain times? Like they're going to be up for X amount of time each day at like 2?
Scout cookie season has arrived.
That's right. A local warehouse is stocked with boxes of the iconic treats, and Local 10's Lenny Supal takes us inside.
This warehouse in Deerfield Beach has been transformed into a massive cookie distribution center. You can see volunteers are loading up
Yo,
hundreds
okay,
of
Vanna
thousands of
White. Hold on.
boxes,
Look at her
putting
hands right here.
massive cookie distribution center.
Gee.
You can see volunteers are loading up
Yes,
hundreds of thousands of
and
boxes
you have 3 E's.
as the cookie sale season gets underway.
It's a good day to be a Girl Scout.
Mountains of cookie boxes stacked high and ready to be sold. This long line of cars stretching more than a mile, a telling sign
Dude,
that
somebody's
Girl Scout
pulling that. This is Attaboy. Attaboy pulling up in the U. He's like, I'm bringing all the Samoas back to Indiana with me.
sign that Girl Scout cookie season is about to get underway.
These are real world.
Honestly, if you call them quick enough, Attaboy, you might be able to catch Kurt Signetti before they fly back from Miami. This is in Southeast Florida. They're probably not too far.
To talk to another
I can bring you back
person
some.
and explain that you're not buying a box of cookies. You're buying a leadership experience for a young girl. That's what's in the box.
What
The
W
Girl Scouts of
spin?
Southeast Florida taking over this Deerfield Beach warehouse, distributing 600,000 boxes on site. Each one will be sold with a purpose, supporting young girls dedicated to making a difference.
I sold 3,000 and the strategy is to tell them that it's supporting our girls and our trips and it's helping us learn.
I've learned about friendship and teamwork, and I've learned a lot of skills like archery and canoeing.
Because it's like nice and you like do good things.
Yo,
for
high key.
charity.
She
and
might
you
have
like
one
that
of the
and
dopest sets of braces I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever complimented any braces ever, but they're not, like all of our braces are kind of mangly and they got different colors and whatnot.
And
this is around Christmas. It looks like they're green and red.
A lot of skills like archery and canoeing.
Because it's like nice and you like do good things for charity.
Rain Mullen is
Why does
7
her Girl Scout vest make it look like she's a greeter at Walmart?
years old, ready for another outstanding year of sales.
So my brothers helped me and my dad and my mom. We went around my neighborhood and I sold 1,879 cookies.
Okay,
Cookie
Queen.
season is just 4 weeks long, but they learn
Bro,
life
I wonder what the
lessons throughout
record
the
for
year.
one Girl Scout cookie season is that wasn't tampering and illegal numbering, but like legit the record for most Girl Scouts sold by one Girl Scout in one season.
Some of these patches stand for a lot of good things that they did
Martial
with the community.
arts?
This one, they learned self-defense. They did a martial
Beach
arts
cleanup.
class.
Yo, this is dope. Bring back badges and flares and I love it in sports. I'm glad the NBA started to do this again, but during the All-Star game, they'll have their Letterman jacket and let's say they're a 9-time All-Star. They'll be 9, it'll have the All-Star logo and it'll be there 9 times. If they're a 2-time champion, it'll have the Larry O'Brien trophy twice. They're an MVP, it'll have that. We need that in all walks of life. Give me flares,
together.
give me badges.
They made care packages for the military. I've seen her.
I held a door open 30 times in a calendar year for an old lady. Badge, right? I let someone else go in front of me at the grocery store because I only had 2 items. Or no, I had 7 items and they only had 2. Badge, right?
Confidence grow. I've seen her.
The record for Girl Scout cookie sales is held by Katie Francis, who sold in her career. While the single season national record was set by Lily Bumpus. Did you AI's that? Is that AI? I believed it up until Lily Bumpus. 32 in one season? Nah. Let's investigate the Bumpus family. What are they caught up into? Because that's the news story. What are the Bumpuses getting into?
Awareness of what's going on around her, and I think that's important.
And that's not 300. That's not $32,000 in sales. That's 32,000 boxes, which is probably 150,000 in sales.
Years old, so I think it's nice for them to have exposure to that.
I think it's a great place and a good sisterhood for you to join in, and you can make a lot of friends and feel included in the community.
Thank you. So cute. I love the fact. So here you have the entire collection of Girl Scout cookies.
Dude, this
including
woman and her Vanna
America's
Whitey.
favorite, the Thin Mint, a
She matches the Thin Mints.
classic. And this year, there's a new flavor, Explore More's, which is a take on Rocky Road ice cream. Sales start on Monday, and each box is $6. Reporting from Deerfield Beach,
180,000 in one season.
Local 10 News.
Okay, next story. Kid sad about his nuggie. Oh no! His dad just yoinked it. Granted, I mean, youngin', your dad bought him for you, man. He can have one, bud, but... It looks like this is Premier League, too. Yeah, Wolves at Newcastle. Oh, little buddy. Okay, next story. Elephant rescues drowning gazelle.
Ay, pobrecito.
Trumpeting. He's probably like, yo, I got too much to worry about. I'm not trying. I don't want to save this. Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Is what the elephant's saying. And then finally it's like, all right, fine. I guess I am the only one with an appendage-like thing that can easily, dexterously lift him, huh? Dude, look at all the gazelles running around. They sense something's up. Trompeta. It's an antelope, not a gazelle, huh? Yo, look at its tail. That thing just went absolute stiff as a board. Oh, Romeo, look at him going to get in there knuckles deep. You'd love to see that.
Qué belleza. Qué belleza.
Okay, can we, oh, nice. Oh, look at, I mean, that thing probably, you're treading water with an elephant next to you. Yes, it's in an enclosure. You've probably had interactions with it before, but you are swimming, trying to save an antelope, treading water with an elephant next to you. In fairness to this dude, I don't blame him. Those antelope horns look like those are no joke either. That thing randomly bucks and now I'm impaled in my aorta artery? No thanks. Dude, the music is mad intense.
Ay, Dios, pero que alguien vaya a ayudarlo.
Yes, yes. Finally.
Bravo!
Let's go. That's a full-sized antelope. Why is it drowning? I'm sorry. Figure it out, antelope. GG's on the wolf and Romeo Lopez, though. Not the wolf, the elephant. There are two heroes behind this rescue. The elephant and Romeo. Look at them work together. Trompeta, which means trumpet in Spanish. Love that. And then she just goes and drinks her water. The elephant probably wasn't even that worried about the antelope's death. It was more worried about any creature flopping around in her watering hole, making her water gross. We gotta let Darwinism. Sometimes in an enclosure it's weird. And then, but yeah, that's a full-grown antelope. Like, what are you doing drowning in an enclosure? But I think the elephant just wanted clean water. It was like, dude, get out of my hole. Okay, next one. Runaway emu in Florida.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop.
Well, a runaway emu made things interesting for law enforcement in Florida.
Patrick Cornell shows us the bird, the badge standoff in today's. Take a look at this.
Yeah, say hello.
That's the face of an unemused emu.
Those things are terrifying up close. Dude, look how dark its eyes are, its beaks, the nose is huge. Like, bruh, That is an absolutely terrifying sight.
How'd this agitated bird get its feathers ruffled? The St. John County Sheriff's Office got a call about a runaway emu in St. Augustine, Florida. Those big birds can't fly, but they can flee. Doesn't help that
The cop.
sucker comes with weapons attached.
Yeah, some big old talons.
Thankfully, the corporal in charge of capturing the unbridled bird came prepared.
I'll be honest with you, I've never handcuffed an emu before.
Yo, what up, Envoy?
While taking great care to avoid those talons, the corporal cornered the emu and tossed a lasso around its neck.
Look who's got you now.
Seems
Look
pretty
who's
happy
got
with
you
his
now.
effort. The emu, not happy.
Don't look at me that way. Hey, don't bite me. Don't even think about it.
Hey, oh, it's thinking about
Don't do it.
Next, literally slapping those handcuffs on the emu.
Look at that. I have
That's funny.
a full set of cuffs on this emu.
Our unemused emu, unharmed and home, but not ready to embrace its captor.
Yeah, say hello. Oh! You ain't going nowhere now.
In New York, officers deploy a rope for another animal rescue. Little Falls police got a call about a woman and a dog who fell through ice into a canal. After getting the woman to safety,
I didn't know this.
cops
I
turned their
obviously
attention
didn't know
to the
this was
dog.
in the video.
When the rope rescue wasn't enough, officers carefully wading out into
Yo, this Blair Witch Project POV we're getting though.
frigid water, getting close enough to grab the dog, working their way back to the safety of the shore. Everyone
Y'all
escaped
just hear my
the
neck
incident
crack?
without serious injuries, police say. For Take a Look at This, I'm Patrick Cornell.
W Doggo. Okay, quickly. So we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I do have. What's cool is the St. John's sheriffs. They have their own
Interesting. I'm in
YouTube
pursuit
page.
of-
St. John's County Sheriff's Office. They actually posted the whole cop. What's it called? Body cam from the police. We get a body cam for this, but never mind. Here we go.
Emu. I'm currently behind the emu. He's running back southbound in the middle of the road. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh, gosh. Go this way. This way. This way. Go. Keep going. This way. You know, some big old talons. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I mean, would you just try to bear hug it? That was the plan there?
Is this where you live? I'll be honest with you, I've never handcuffed an emu before, but they'll fit around as...
That's the most Florida cop thing I've ever heard. Or just, Florida I don't know. I've never handcuffed an emu before, but they'll fit. I'm dead.
And that'll keep them from kicking.
But they'll fit.
There you go. Oh.
I think you got a lot of the bush there
Look
too,
who's got
sir.
you now. A little closer. There we go. There's that one. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
I got one on. Don't look at me that way. Hey, don't bite me. Don't even think about it. Aren't you?
But they'll fit.
Look at that. I have a full set of cuffs.
He's proud of
on this
himself. Granted, I mean, this has got to be the first time he's done this. Dude, dude, you're too close.
Say hello.
Oh.
You ain't going nowhere now.
This woman's like, thanks for my emu back. I promise, sir, we won't let it out again. Idaho squirrel attacks
Home
burglar. Okay, coyote swims to Alcatraz, ? And then I put in parentheses, wrong way, buddy.
It's one of those stories that if we just told you the headline, you probably would not believe us. And the focus is Mother Nature, who we know is capable of some pretty interesting things. A coyote decided to take a swim to Alcatraz, of all places. Now, seeing coyotes in San Francisco, while it might feel a little jolting or jarring when it happens, it's pretty normal. They are all over town. This coyote was watching runners in Golden Gate Park, pretty much unfazed, just hanging out. And maybe a less likely place downtown. They have coyotes.
Wait, can we read the bottom ticker together here? I'm sorry, my eyes got distracted. I'm trying to focus on the coyote who eventually swims to Alcatraz. And lo and behold, apparently there's a memorial for Claude the albino alligator. And it drew crowds. at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Downtown, they have coyotes too. This one was
I need to go
walking
out and
around
live
the
life
financial
more.
district. But this is way, way weirder. This video of the coyote swimming to Alcatraz is going viral, and why wouldn't it? It's apparently the first time anyone's actually documented a coyote making its way to the rock. Our Amanda Harry heard from an expert about why it might have happened.
It's possessed by Al Capone, obviously, and it wants to go back and get something he left there.
Video of a lone coyote swimming in the bay. Its head bobbling above the water.
How long of a swim is that? Clipper, if you're there, or someone Google, what's the shortest distance that you would have to swim to reach Alcatraz? Like around, like obviously there's got to be one point that creates a shorter swim than the others.
Island. Astonished, of course, a friend sent Janet Kessler the video. She's a self-taught naturalist who has been documenting coyote behavior in San Francisco.
Maybe that's it. I think we just found our answer. This looks pretty close. I mean, that's still far. If you've ever been swimming at the lake in the summertime and you swim to that island, you're like, it's just right there. Bro, Tony, it's just right there. Yeah, you say that until you literally can't feel your arms halfway there. Maybe a third of the way there.
Coyote behavior in San Francisco for about 20 years. In that
Yo, this
time,
woman is
she's
set
never
up.
seen a video like this one. He crawls out
She's
of
got
the
a
water
camera, a
and
satchel.
struggles to get his footing once on the rock.
Oh, he's scratching his butt on the rocks.
He is depleted.
Janet Kessler studies coyote. Not like associate's degree in what am I looking for here? Biology's not enough. Anyways, animal sciences, bachelor's, spent one semester at local community. Nope, just studies coyotes. Shortest I found was a mile and a half.
Can be found on nearby Angel Island. This is a video
That's so
from
far.
August
That
of
is so
one swimming
far.
around the island. But this is the first time one has been documented on Alcatraz. The coyote likely swam over a mile to get there. Kessler believes the animal may have felt interspecies population.
This feels quieter. Like what?
And it needed to find new
KPIX
territories.
San Francisco. Can we have a little more volume?
Pushed around by other territorial owners and decided that he could make this trip. So he attempted it and he made it.
It's still
All right, we have two more Newsday stories after this one.
But she thinks he had the resources to do so.
There are banana slugs, there are rats, there are mice, there are birds. There's plenty for him to eat. And although there's no running water, there has been a lot of rain, and so there are big puddles lying around. So in that sense, he would be able to make it.
A man who works on Alcatraz shared the video on Facebook. He says it was given to him by a tourist. Kessler believes they did the right thing by keeping their distance.
Leave the coyote alone, because this is it doing what it does best.
After 2 decades studying the species, Kessler has learned they can adapt to many environments.
Okay, I'm done with that story. Again, I don't watch all of these, so I don't know how long they go for sometimes. In the penultimate, second to last story of this fine Newsday, we have blue heron rescued after being caught in a fishing line.
If you don't have this in your car, how are you even driving?
You know, before
One swipe,
stream,
the
I was
fog,
testing
the
out my
dust, the
links to make
fingerprint.
sure they all
I'll do
worked
it
right.
6,
And
dangling in
on the
distress.
first
That's
time
what
I
happened
did
to
it,
this.
it made me watch an ad. And then every time after it didn't. Of course, I'm live and it's hitting me every time.
Bird that got wrapped up in some fishing line.
Good Samaritan spotted the bird in Brevard County and then jumped into action. Fox 35's Esther Bauer has an update on his recovery.
Look at its legs, stretched to the brim and stressed out. This great blue heron got caught up in a mess. Feet of fishing line trapped it in trees as it struggled to get free.
At one point, it actually had this wrapped around its neck.
Gary Pinsker found the bird on a bike ride near Morel and Vieira. He knew the animal was in trouble.
This thing was like a blender with wings. It was going insane.
He called the Florida Wildlife Hospital and waited for rescuers. He said the bird spent about a half hour trying to free itself from the line. It eventually fell out of the tree, but still couldn't fly.
Here, I thought it had broken legs.
Thankfully, it doesn't.
Mostly superficial injuries, nothing major, which is awesome. His legs were kind of banged up, and his wing had some mild trauma on it.
Tracy Frampton's team took in the heron and evaluated its injuries. They've given the bird some medicine and are letting it rest after the stressful situation.
Poor bird was tangled in fishing line and was hanging upside down by his
You know what they
leg.
say? Live by the sword, die by the sword. You know, blue heron eats fish. Almost died by the thing that also kills or catches fish. I don't know if sword.
Gary went
Never
back
mind.
to where
It
he
was
found
close.
the bird and found this on Tuesday, the fishing line that trapped him in the first place.
So it is definitely a problem that they just get left out in the environment.
He removed it and wants others to do the same.
When fishing, you really need to police yourself. You need to take your cut line with you. And because if you don't, it ends up someplace it should not be.
And the Florida Wildlife Hospital is optimistic this bird can be back in the wild in the coming weeks. Reporting in Brevard County, Esther Bauer, Fox 35 News.
Okay, and then the last news day for this week, we have, where did it go? I accidentally clicked off. There you go. Bystanders rescue someone from sinking car.
Now to breaking news in Virginia Beach. A car has plunged into the water this afternoon near the Lesner Bridge.
Witnesses say several Good Samaritans jumped into the cold water to help the driver and then needed help themselves. 10 on your side, Cheyenne Pagan joins us now live from the scene.
Now, Cheyenne, what can you tell us now?
Yeah, Tom, Asia, this all unfolded about right after 1 p.m. in the afternoon, right here along Shore Drive. I'll step out of the way right now. This is where authorities pulled the car out of the water just about an hour ago. In the video we just got that was taken by a bystander, you can see this water rescue for yourself. Several people can be seen on top of the car that was in the water trying to break the windows to pull the driver out. Authorities have confirmed that this was a single vehicle crash into the waterway. Now, this is right next to the restaurant Bubba's, and several workers there witnessed the whole situation unfold. One of those
Dude,
workers
shout
says
out
he heard
these two dudes, man. This thing is sinking, and they're having to stand on its hood to break the glass for this person.
noise and looked through the windows and saw the car.
I mean,
in the water.
actual heroes.
He says people from a nearby dock and one person who was dining inside Bubba's stepped into action and jumped in after the car. Ultimately, the Coast Guard had to come and rescue everyone involved. The driver and the Good Samaritans were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Wow, the Good Samaritans almost got hurt too, dude. Coast Guard had to come rescue them all.
Here's more from Baker about what happened today.
What happened is the car started to sink and it was almost submerged, and then two of these guys, these citizens, heroines, just lifted this person out of the water as the car was gone. I mean, they just lifted this person out of the water. It was crazy. It was like, yeah, it was surreal.
Now we will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest updates as we get them on air and online. Live in Virginia Beach, Cheyenne Pagan, 10 on your side.
That's wicked. Shout out the Coast Guard. Shout out those dudes at least trying, even if it almost got them hurt. But it probably delayed the bad in time for the Coast Guard to get there and that kind of stuff, which is obviously so dope. Yeah, W Good Samaritans. All right, that is Newsday for this fine January 20th.